Who is ready for some playoff action? We finally made it, folks. The final 5 games in season number 8 is here. We're going to start with the wild card in the Western Conference. Great matchup between Dallas and Arizona. You know how we do it. We do it every season. We got admins in the booth tonight, and we got the big dog on top. Mr. Caboose is with me in the chat. Say hello to your people. How you feeling, my man?
You know, I'm a little sick. I hurt my wrist. My back hurts from carrying you so much, but we're doing good.
Who you carrying?
You!
Don't be lying to these people, but it's a great night up here in the USFA, Dallas and Arizona. Both of these teams, they went through a lot of stuff. There was a lot of trades that went down, a lot of drama. There's a little bit of blood boiling. I already know how it goes. If you don't mind, talk about the Arizona team here, who's going to be hosting the playoff game in Arizona.
Well, I think it's a huge testament to the fact that when they traded out star running back, reigning MVP, Ulf Jacobson, and their star wideout, Sir Lancelot, they still managed to come out with a respectable record and host a playoff game against the team that they traded those players to. So, sorry, Lancelot didn't go to Dallas, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Ulf went to Dallas. Grim went from Arizona to Dallas, and then Lancelot went to St. Louis. Those are 3 huge pieces who are all up for awards this upcoming season, and yet Arizona still found ways to win games on the back of quarterback Money Mills and wideout Sean McGowan, who had a huge breakout year this year, being promoted to the wide receiver 1. And defensively, Dexter Hall and Tyler Rogalski have just been absolute stalwarts on the run game. So it'll be interesting to see how they fare against a proven quality back, former teammate Ulf, for a third time. You know, he's probably going to want to really show out this game and make it count.
Most definitely good to hear. Thank you for that, big dog. And I'll give my little quick breakdown of the Dallas Dragons. Their first time in the playoffs here. Can't wait to see how they do in the biggest lights of their team's history. Led by quarterback BJ Church. Bit up and down from what most people would expect. He needs a lot of work, in my personal opinion, in regards to his development, but you can't be mad at the results. He brought his team to a 3-game winning streak going forward in this matchup here, and he has all the momentum here. The second biggest winning streak out of all the teams in the USFA. Obviously number 1 is Huntington Beach, but led by number 34 at the running back spot, Ulf Jacobson. You just talked about him. He's coming out with big games. He is here looking to get this team to the next round. And don't forget about the homie out on the outside, DJ Church's running mate, Jerry Riggs, who's bailed out Dallas so many times this season. And he's got just as great of a season as the homie McGowan. As we talked about a little bit earlier, it's going to be a fun ride watching those people work. And don't forget on the outside as well, in defense, you got Andre Krim doing his thug thizzle, getting after the quarterback, one of the few players to actually get over 10 sacks this season. A miraculous job here in his first full season since he came midway last year. So can't wait to see what's going to happen in this one. I have everything ready to go. I'm not going to play games with you. Let's go ahead and get this game a rolling. Caboose, you know how we do. You tell me when to go.
So I get to sit here for 5 minutes and hold you hostage, right?
Hey, you ain't holding me hostage. You holding everyone in the chat hostage.
I'm clear. Let's get this going.
Let's get it going for real. Let's do it. I'm hype. I know everyone else here is hype. We are almost underway. A little slack Arizona's going to start off with kickoff and going to send it to Dallas. And we are underway. Let's get into it. Going to be returned there to the 30-yard line. Is going to set up 1st and 10. Start off here is Church. First pass is going to be complete for the first, already in Arizona territory. Why not throw it to number 17? It's 1st and 10.
You know what? That's exactly what you want to do if you are Dallas. You want to come out and you want to command the start of the game. You want to make sure Arizona knows that it is your game. You want to make sure every single fan in that stadium knows that it is your game. And immediately take out home field advantage.
Most definitely going with the pistol here. Hesitation is going to look for another pass. Why not throw it again? Is working nice on the run and cannot complete it across the middle of the field. Trying to make a 2nd down here.
It looked like a little bit of a broken play from the beginning there, so probably just try to find something that looked a little open that worked and he couldn't quite. Nothing wrong with that.
You sound a little bit choppy over there. We'll see what happens on this play. Church throws it left side and throws it over the head of everybody. No sign of number 34 quite yet. Going to make it 3rd and 10. Yeah, I stopped a few things on my side. It should clear up in a little bit, guys. My bad. It was pretty good on my side. As we see Church again looking right side and over the head of number 20, and Arizona's defense is going to stand tall here. Going to make it 4th down. We'll see this punt team coming on real quick to boost.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate given the way that first play went.
Going to see David Washington here sending this one away, going to the left side, and it looks like it is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Money Mills coming out for his first. Well, actually, this is actually the 2nd playoff game in his career since he did lose last season. His first game. Make sure you hit that exclamation point, USFA, getting the giveaway. Homies Mills looking to take off to run and going to get free, picking up the first, running through Calvin Thomas, and he's going to pick up a solid game on the ground. It's 1st and 10 here for Arizona.
Yeah, they kind of sagged back and just let him run there. They'll probably want to get a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage there and try and take that option of running the ball away from Mills.
Definitely here. We're going to see a handoff to the left side, and there goes number 8, Pablo Sanchez, getting into the mix. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. After this play, 2nd and 3 coming. Another handoff, pushing it, and there goes Andre Krim with the bucket. Going to make him lose some yards. It's 3rd and 4 coming up here. Drag it down a little bit. Say something for me, Caboose?
Yo, what's up?
Okay. I might have to edit your sound on the back end. It's coming a little bit too loud for the people, but it's 3rd and 4 coming up. It's going to be Money Mills again. They left the man open on the right side. He decides not to throw it, throws it, and he missed his mark there under pressure. And both defenses here coming through with the stop. Dallas coming back on offense.
Yeah, great response there to their own failed drive. I will say, in terms of audio, I am in my car right now, so that might be why I'm a little loud. I'm almost home, so I should be getting a little bit quieter here in a sec.
Looks good, looks good. Gonna try to get down, and he's taking it to the 20-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Excellent.
Arn.
Yeah. Oof.
Arn don't play
Oof.
for. There you go. We'll see Arn tomorrow.
We'll see Arn tomorrow for them Charlotte Royals. See how they do it against Tampa as they fake the handoff here. Church looking for a man. Gonna launch the left side and overthrows the crossing. That is going to be Isaiah Fowler, their number 20. No dice. Going to make it 2nd and 10.
And at this point, they've run 5, maybe 6 plays, and they've all been past what point realize, okay, we're 1 for 5, 1 for 6 on the pass. Let's try and get a run in.
Passing it again. Here comes Church, right side. Going to be incomplete again. And no signs of using the run game here. You expect to use number 34 a little bit more, but they've been very pass heavy in the beginning portion of this ball game.
Oh yeah, that's, I don't know if you were able to hear what I was saying, but at what point do you realize you're 1-6, 1-7 on the pass?
Here comes Church again, turn it up, avoids a sack, and almost throws a pick to Matiso right there. And Church is going to be 1 for 7 so far to start the first quarter. Arizona's defense comes through again. And don't forget, I didn't see you right there, Ryan Davis with another bucket. I appreciate you, big dog.
Shit like that, shit like that.
Going to be returned here. Going to take it past the 40-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10. Money Mills again, left side is going to be caught there from number 84. That's going to be Antonio Lewis with his first catch. He's been in many playoff games. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
He's won many a championship, if I remember correctly.
Most definitely. He's been a part of at least 4 of the last 7 championships. I believe he's on a majority of them. Going to be quick pitching it, and that's going to be caught, turned up as Frome, and he's not going to pick up the first, but he does get to midfield. Going to make it 3rd and 1 coming up here. With the jumbo set, they're going to hand it off to Sanchez, going to get stopped. And that is going to be Calvin Thomas and Perrin Ibarra with the play. And the defenses so far on both sides are coming alive. You love to see it.
I would say Dallas' defense is definitely coming out to play. Arizona, I don't know if they've really had to do much. I mean, Church is content to overthrow his receivers left and right now. Maybe the light's getting a little bit too bright for him.
Looks like they're going to just let that one go away inside the 5. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Dallas once again on offense. Who's going to make the plays? That is going to be the question here. Nick showing love to the Dallas uniforms. He says he loves them. They're going to finally give it to 34. He's going to juke up, and I think he should have just kept on running, but he's going to get stopped shy of a huge gain thanks to Mikey Jackson. 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, he had some room, that's for sure.
Yeah, he should have just kept on running, or at least juked the other way. Maybe he would have gone a little further. But regardless of that, it's got him some breathing room here. They go back to the pistol, and it's going to be another pass. Looking for a man, throws a short to off wide not, and he's going to get the first down. Wide not stands up and keeps running past the 25-yard line. And number 34 doing what number 34 does. It's 1st and 10.
I mean, he's won 2 MVPs in the last 3 seasons for a reason.
Sounding extremely muffled.
Why not? One moment.
But first and 10 regardless here. We're going to keep it moving. Another handoff to 34 who finds another crease. He's going to roll over a man and going to take it past the 30. A gain of about 7 on that play. Because said, I ain't down. Darn it. It looked like he was down, but hey, the referee said his knee was still above the ground. So, hey, it works, it works. High formation coming. Is this where they start leaning on number 34? Almost got a man off sides, and there goes another hole, and there goes number 34 again past midfield. Mikey Jackson and Doc Goodon with the play. It's first and 10 again here for Dallas. Dallas Dragons trying to get the big W on the road. Winner of this game faces Huntington Beach. Handoff, and there goes Quentin Robin out the backfield trying to get some love. Can't be mad at that. It's 2nd and 8 coming up. Gain of 2 on that play. Arizona trying to slow him down. First quarter, pass halfway done. Gonna be again, and he just throws this one away really quickly. Not too much there, and he's going to make it 3rd and 8.
So I mean, you did all this well on the ground, right? The pass still isn't working. Do you go back to the ground?
On this particular play, no. I'd say, or if it goes to like a 4th and 1 situation, I'd go for it and run it. But here, I'd pass it for sure, as he's going to look to throw it. It's going to be caught, and I think I know who that man is. It's number 34. ULF getting it done here on the wild card setup. It's 1st and 10. Tiso, the rookie, guarding up against number 34. It's not going to be a fun ride for you. I'm not going to lie to you. See the handoff here. Give it to number 34 again, but this time Dexter Hall and David Sutherland making the moves. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Those are a set of players you do not want to run into for sure.
Yeah, the linebackers in Arizona this year is top notch, almost each and every single one of them.
Looking right side again, turn it up, and he's going to make it to around the 30. Number 85 there. Who is that? That's actually Aiden Keown getting into the mix. 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, since I've heard his name.
Feels like the first time we heard him all season. That's what it feels like.
Pretty much.
3rd and 8. In field goal range, could get a little bit more, but it's almost picked off again, and Mikey Jackson just could not hang on. That'll force the 4th down play coming up. They are in field goal range, so I think this is a good time to try for the 3. David Washington is out, looking to try to get the job done, put Dallas on the board for the first time. Kick is going to be up, and the kick is going to be good. And the Dallas Dragons, they're going to strike blood on this drive here. Took them a little bit, but they got it done. Can't be mad at that, Caboose.
I mean, you can't. The only question is, I think they could have gotten 7 if they had simply maybe committed a little bit less of a pass and stuck on the ground a little bit more. Would have made some of those downs a little bit more manageable. Don't have to throw as far, can do a check down instead of a deeper pass.
Most definitely. You got to utilize 34. You seen earlier in the drive, they were able to give it to him a lot. Got him in the slot, got him with some nice handoffs with some room. You know, those are things that Dallas could build on going forward. But we'll have to see what Arizona can do as they come back onto the field here. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, can't be a one-dimensional team, for sure.
Most definitely. We'll see a kneel down there, going to make the 1st 10 coming up. We'll see Money Mills once again coming onto the field.
Now, the response here for Arizona is going to be very important. I feel like they need to get some points on this drive.
And immediately tackled after the catch, Calvin Thomas with the play. Spike Tillman with his first playoff catch of his career, a gain of 4. That's one receiver that really doesn't get all the love because most of it went to McGowan, but ever since he came onto this Arizona team, he's been popping off with random games. As we see that pass going to another great target, that's Reginald Rome doing his thug fizzle, getting close to the 40-yard line. And let's see if Arizona can keep the momentum going here.
Yeah, no, Spike Tillman's definitely had a great season as the wide receiver 2 on this Arizona squad. It's unfortunate that it's been overshadowed by the outstanding year that McGowan's had.
Giving it to Pablo again. No love here so far for Sean Snow. They've been giving to a lot to Sanchez here. And he's a veteran. He's been in the league for a while, but you and me know, Caboose, he's more of a meme player more than anything. It's going to be second and 6, though.
He's one of those ones where you kind of look at his contract and go, yeah, okay.
Pretty much looking to throw it left side and going to be caught. And it looks like he has enough for the first here, and they will give it to him. 1st and 10, Arizona.
Interesting. I thought maybe he had a knee down a little bit earlier, but refs with the call there, it's right in front of him, so hard to miss.
Getting close to midfield here, and they're going to give it to Sanchez again, who's trying to spin move in traffic. That ain't going to work, big homie. Tackled down by John Fowl. Going to make it 2nd and 6. First quarter's winding down. Could have one more play here this first quarter. See what they do. Here comes Money Mills.
Yeah, maybe two if it's a short one.
Oh, never mind. He goes out of bounds with it. Lewis again with another catch. Gonna make it 1st and 10. His 3rd of the game in the first quarter. He's looking real nice, helping to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, Antonio Lewis, another one of those veteran tight ends from the beginning of the league. And one that Vic is going to have a little bit of a hard time catching up to in terms of rings and overall swagger.
We're going to close out quarter number 1 and make it to quarter number 2 as they hand it off to Usunu Musulu-Rusu, who I believe was drafted by Charlotte, if I can recall, but ended up finding his way over to Arizona via trade. And he hasn't had too many looks this season to be filling out as that fullback spot. He gets the ball every now and then, but he has a lot of speed too, so you better watch out. And he's going to get chopped down. There's a flag on the play, and Reginald Frome's going to be the culprit here. Make it 2nd and 16. That'll move him a little bit out of field goal range here.
So, would you rather it be 2nd and 16 and give Arizona an extra down, or 3rd and 7 and potentially having to punt the ball away with one more good play?
I think that was the right call. I'd rather have 2 chances to hold him outside of field goal range than give him a good bucket, but looks like he got it right back there looking for 18. Why not throw it to him? Now it's 3rd and 9 as opposed to, having the 3rd and 7 that they could have potentially got. At least that's my kind of thought process. So I wouldn't give him another chance.
Yeah.
But here comes 3rd and 9 here. Arizona well in field goal range at this current moment. We'll see if they can get it. Throws it short. There goes Tillman trying to push forward and gets pushed backwards. Great defense overall. And actually, I said that they are in field goal range. They're actually not, because Carolina, she does not have the greatest leg.
Yeah, one of those kickers that had a lot of hype coming in and hasn't quite lived up to that hype yet. Still a chance that maybe she'll get better in that department, but as of now,
Not at all. That was nowhere near close. And Dallas, they
No.
picked the right choice off the penalty, and it worked out in their favor. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming for Dallas. Now it's up to them. They've got Arizona on the ropes. This is the perfect time to put a great drive on the board, put up 7, and then really put some pressure here on this Arizona team.
Going up by 2 scores in the second quarter would be quite a statement as the red team.
Great carry again by Wolf, getting past the 40. This is some of the things that Dallas can work on. Getting number 34 involved in the ball game, taking some pressure also off of DJ Church, who's looking to get his first playoff win. He's not going to be able to do it by himself going up against a team that they have yet to beat this season. Going to be Church passing here, looking to launch it left side and going to be deflected, trying to get it to Fowler. That's not going to work out. But 3rd and 4, definitely manageable here. The playbook pretty much open. They can run it here. They can pass it here. They have a lot of options to work and see if they can keep this drive alive.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I do like about, say, running on 1st down for this Dallas team is it gives them a lot of options to play with.
They're going to be caught, and Jerry Riggs comes through. They are inside Arizona territory. You can move those sticks for Dallas.
Nice play, nice completion, one of the few that he's had so far. And hopefully this completion will help him get into a little bit better of a rhythm so he can make more completions later on in the game when it comes down to crunch time.
Almost got him in off sides, but the homie Ulf is going to break a tackle and get another 1st down, moving the sticks again. He's hit 50 yards so far this game. Boy, Caboose, I already know he hyped a little bit. He was trying to take it the distance, but not to be there. But he'll take the 1st down. See right there, Doc Goodon tried to wrap him up, but he was like, nah, you can get that weak stuff off of it. Making the handoff here. Church looking for the bucket. Takes off to run, but he's going to run straight into number 92. That's a rookie sack. David Sutherland coming through. Number 92. Trying to get the job done. Put some pressure as well. Great job.
Yeah, that's another one thing. Ulf is not the greatest of blockers. And on top of that, Church does not have the best of awareness of where the pressure is coming from, so he ends up running straight into that sack.
He did a very good job finding the open hole in that zone defense, finding Isaiah Fowler, and now they're back in another 3rd and manageable situation here. They're also in field goal range again, but let's see if they could pick it up one more time.
Yeah, you definitely want to get 7 here to really put Arizona on the ropes. Another field goal really just doesn't do much for you.
Quick pitch and overthrows the crossing man once again. Passing game up and down, as you can see, but they are in range to potentially go up another score. Unfortunate for them, it'll just be a 3-pointer. We'll see if they can knock it through.
Yeah, like I said, you're better off trying to run that ball. Ulf right now is averaging something stupid like 7 or 8 yards a carry.
Kick is up here for Washington, and he will knock it through, so you can't be mad at the results. This is a good time where, just like we was talking about earlier, you get the touchdown, but sometimes you got to take what you could get. Hope your defense could keep on balling like you have been, and they're playing a similar game to how Huntington Beach played Anchorage earlier this season, right before the playoffs. So like it seemed like they couldn't really score as much as they wanted to, but the defense is holding on, getting to the quarterback, making the pressures, and and that's what eventually got them the win. So if Dallas can pull that off, that would be very, very spectacular.
Yeah, and something I decided, you can't win a championship, you can't really win most games by just kicking field goals. So, you hoping and praying that your defense can hold another talented offensive team is almost like playing with fire. You ask them to get burned at some point.
Here comes Arizona looking to turn, taking it to the 30-yard line. Gonna make it 1st and 10 again. Let's see what the Rattlers can do. They've been held scoreless all half, but they got 7 minutes. It's plenty of time for them to get something started. Let's go ahead and get into it. What you got?
I think Arizona needs to kind of simplify their game, try a little bit less runs, because the runs for them aren't working. Start trying to stretch the field a little bit more and try and get some of these corners.
Money Mills reaching out for the first. He's a little shy of it, but definitely working with what you can do. You know, no one was open. Sometimes you got to use your legs to get the job done. Second to management.
For sure. And, I mean, like I said, you can pick up these short runs here and there. It does definitely open up the playbook, but I definitely think they need to stretch the field.
And off again, looks like Pablo is going to drag a man close to midfield on that play. I see Mr. Mikey Jackson joining in, and yes, you did drop an INT earlier, unfortunate, but the team's still in this ball game here as we hit the halfway mark of the second. Arizona trying to get something going before the half. See Money Mills looking for a man to throw to middle of the field and caught. There goes Tillman. And that was a perfectly placed pass there in between two Dragons. Spike Tillman looking to catch in traffic. Looking to get something going here. 5.5 minutes left in the second. They are in Dragons territory now. And to keep the drive alive, this is the question as we see a fake at the handoff. Going to launch his middle of the field and caught. And that's going to beat McGowan, pushing inside the 30. And now Arizona, it seems like they're coming to the party.
Yes, sir. And like I said, stretch that field, get things going deep, push that secondary back, and find things in the soft areas. Well, it's gonna work.
So far, 20 plays, 11 of them have been from the passing attack. We'll see if they keep it moving. 12 is going to be here, and here comes Money Mills taking off to run. But looks like Andre Krim, he says he wants to get a sack. And this is exactly what the Dragons need. Great pressure, great secondary usage to force that sack.
Absolutely. Just the soft coverage wasn't quite there, and Money Mills made the mistake of going right instead of going left.
Quick pitch here, and that's going to be picked off and taken off to the 20. That's number 26 going down. That's Noah Bake with the big play, a sniper, and it's first and 10 Dallas. What?
Noah Bake, one of the veteran safeties back there. So
he was lurking. You seen that the whole way through. As soon as Money Mills threw that rock, he knew where to go with it. And now Dallas has a chance to get a 2-score game in their favor if they can play their cards right here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
High formation. Number 34 is back there, and they'll give it to him in a big hole. Just run straight through Dexter Hall. And that'll be enough for the first down. Dallas, they're on the move again.
2 runs, another first down. Sometimes 1 run for a first down. If you're Arizona, you got to slow down those. You have to.
That is what they need to do, but the real question is, can they do it? As we see Church set up, looking for a man to throw it to, and he's going to get dragged down for the sack. That's going to be Blaze Baxter. He was trying to get away, but as you know, DJ Church, he's not the most fleet-footed quarterback in the league, and he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, another one he kind of runs into. The blocking just didn't quite hold up long enough for him to round that corner. So
he's got a man off
bit of a
sides,
tough play there.
They'll send the man in motion, throw it short. Then it's going to be pushing forward. Getting that first down is Isaiah Fowler again. And the drive shall continue as they move closer to the 2-minute warning.
He's used the 2-minute warning here.
Nah, they won't. They're going to go ahead and run into it. But they have all 3 timeouts, so pretty much everything is in their favor. And this Dallas defense, they needed a big play. They got the big play.
They got it.
And now they need their offense to capitalize.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, they're far enough down the field where a punt won't really do them any good. So they got to get a little bit further in to at least get a field goal range.
Looking left side, he's got a man burnt. That's going to be Isaiah Fowler for the score. Put the Dragons on for the touchdown. And Matiso got torched.
Oh yeah, both. That's a fun thing with Fowler coming to this team is that now it's no longer just Riggs running the show that has to be covered. That cornerback too needs to be on top of his game as well.
And things are not looking pretty for the home team in the playoffs. As you already know, the United Sim Football Association, no one knows what happens until it happens. And the Dallas Dragons, they're looking pretty nice right now. A little bit slow to the game. Granted, they got 2 field goals, but coming out with this touchdown here before the half, you cannot be mad at the momentum spent so far in this one.
No, and really the big concern now is, will halftime slow that momentum down? Sometimes you go into a break, you got a lot of momentum, you're getting a nice big lead, but halftime comes and all of a sudden, now the other team has all the momentum and they got their asses fired up.
That's definitely. We'll see what the return comes here. Looking to take this one past the 25. Will do just that. Arizona could very well score before the half. All 3 timeouts, 1 minute 50 seconds, but they need to put a scoring drive right now.
Yeah, I mean, another thing to note is they do get the ball at the half. So even if they don't score this very moment, it's not the end of the world. They get the ball right back.
We'll see Money Mills throw a short, pushing forward, and he's going to get dragged down to the 35-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 2 coming. Less than 90 seconds left in the second. Here comes Money Mills again, coming off the INT, but he's going to find his man there, Reginald Frome. You see right there, Money Mills is 12 for 14, so one of the incompletions he had, unfortunately, was for an interception, but he's been fairly accurate. I mean, they just need to move the ball down the field, get some deeper passes, see if they can stretch this defense.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying earlier, that this team, they've been throwing too many short passes.
There goes a sack again. That's not going to help him out. Good thing for them, it was only a loss of 3, but should see the timeouts coming pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, the wide receivers, they need to find a way to get open deep. And right now, that's just not happening consistently enough.
For man, Money Mills with the 360 no scope, and it looks like Mr. McGowan could not hang on. Now it's 3rd and 13.
Yeah, great defense there from, I think it was number 22, maybe 26. Couldn't quite tell who this far out.
Third and 13. Dallas looking for another stop here. They're going to send Prim on the edge. Doesn't get home, but the pass on the money by Money Mills. It's going to be a timeout called. Arizona's on the move again.
Well, this is what they needed to do. This is how they needed to respond. There's no other option for them other than to respond this way. And down 13-0 in your own barn in a playoff game to an expansion team.
Yeah. The problem is that they still need to move the ball down the field. We've seen the last time they tried a field goal from this long, it did not turn out very well. If that is what they're trying to do, they still need maybe another 10 to 15 yards.
Yeah, I'd even say 20. Just to be safe.
Just to be safe, yeah. 2nd and 10 coming up. Arizona looking for their first points of the game. Here comes Money again. The pressure gets home, and that's going to be another throwaway. Make it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, suddenly falling apart this side of the 50-yard line.
This has been a little bit of the story of their game. They've been able to move the football, but as soon as they get to the 35, they seem to forget what to do as he gets hit, and he's going to turn up. That's going to be Sanchez getting the first, and that'll get him inside the 20-yard line. And they definitely needed that for sure. It's first and 10 coming.
And he got out of bounds, which saves them the timeout.
Like they're going to keep trying. Why not? You still have the timeout advantage here, just in case you don't get the score. Look in middle of the field, is going to be caught, and there goes Michael Potter. Arizona says they got to check in too. Touchdown, Rattlers.
Yeah, and they finally, at the end of the half, you are able to get a consistent drive going downfield and put up some points they desperately needed.
Another miss. That's 4 points off the board there for Carolina, but as of right now, it's still a 7-point ball game in favor of Dallas. And as you said before, Arizona gets the football back going into the half.
I'm going to kind of keep track of these points that are being missed by the kicker. It might end up deciding the game.
Got 9 seconds left in the second. We got a big announcement coming up at halftime. We still got the giveaway coming up at the end of the third. Big buckets coming here for the USFA. Make sure you don't miss out as we see this one going away from Carolina. Going to be sent into the end zone and it's going to be returned. Going to try to get a man, sheds off of a tackler and gets to the 20. There's going to be 5 more seconds left here in the second half. First half. I'm drinking a little bit, bro.
Man, I picked up this bourbon cream that is just absolutely delicious. So I might have to have me some of that.
For sure. As it looks like Dallas is going to take the knee. And I think we could go ahead and set up for the homies over at Dubby. Go ahead and do a quick call out to them as well as all of our affiliates. Thank you so much, Dubby. Great product, great people, great community. Make sure you use that code on your screen right there, USFA S8, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. Got shaker cups, got merch, got the flavors. Make sure you pick up the Push-Up P, also known as their fruit punch right there. That's one of my favorite flavors. Got to get yourself some W for your boys here in the USFA, the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. Also, shout out to the homies at Paladin. If you need anything software-wise for your business to make sure that it's running the tip-top performance, Paladin's the way to go. Sign up with them on a contract. If you do that, just like with the homies at W, you'll be directly supporting us in our goal to make the USFA the best sim league that we could possibly make for you guys. And also shout out to all of our affiliates. We got 3 of them. Shout out to the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball, who's going into their season 2 set pretty soon. Seeing a lot of things been going on over there. Make sure you watch out if you want to get on the hardwood. Pause. Make sure that you show some love to the GSB. I'm sorry, I had to pause that one. But make sure you shout out to DCFL as well. They're the Elite College Football League. I don't know what I just said. Elite College Football League. They're our collegiate affiliates. Whenever they're finished with college, they will get drafted by us. 12 teams coming up into season number 9. A lot of users, a lot of great people coming in. It's going to be a fun ride. And then we also have the homies over there at Goals Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to be the next Hockey Hall of Famer, no better place to do it than Goals. Great community, great sim league as well. And then we could go ahead and talk a little bit about this new team that's coming on, man.
This is true. We have 2 expansion teams coming for the upcoming season. It has been a pleasure working with both Krim and JoJo on their teams. And the one we have coming up today is going to be repping in the Eastern Conference. Our first Canadian team in the city of Toronto. So, Stacks, if you wouldn't mind, please show the folks the team led by Andre Krim, the Toronto Wraiths.
The Toronto Wraiths, man. We needed a team with some orange up in here, man. And I can't wait to see this team hit the field. You see the home jerseys, the away jerseys, the alternates. See some clippets, some snippets of the field. We got some Canadian love here in the USFA. It's going to be fun. And I can't wait to see this team make it to the field. I love how every step of the way, me and Krim, we was working every detail, and what you're seeing here on the screen, it really doesn't give it any justice. You'll just have to wait until they hit the field. A lot of work went into it. I'm happy for Krim as well. He's been plugging away since the beginning, ever since he's been here, and it's only going to get better from here. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be a fun ride. Show some love to Canada, man. I like Canadian bacon, maple syrup, and all the good stuff.
Eric, yeah, I think we'll probably see them at home probably around the 27th, 28th of September. So,
most definitely. So, that's the first reveal. So we have 11 teams in currently, and now we gotta go onto the fold, back into the playoff game. We will reveal the final team tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that. It's gonna be a dope ride as always, but you already know how we do. Make sure that you do what you need to do. We still got the giveaway coming up at the end of the third quarter, so make sure you show some love to that. Let's go ahead and get into it.
yeah, Smith World, you see that little pink stripe for the field, or for the kickoff marker on Arizona's field? That's the closest you're ever going to get to a pink field. I'm going to let you know right now.
Yeah, you ain't getting no pink field, man. Trust me, believe me. But shout out to Ryan Davis again with another biddy set.
Shit like that.
Thank you, sir. Money Mills going to start out, and he's going to turn to go the other way, and he says he wanted to keep on running. Just slide down, baby. Going to make it 2nd and 5 coming up. And I got to take that off for the homies.
Pull the Uno reverse card. I'm going this way. Nope, now I'm going this way. I'm going to take it for a nice gain of 5 yards.
Arizona trying to put the pressure here on this Dallas team. Currently down 7, but still plenty of game as we see the handoff, and there goes Sanchez again, and he just got stuck by Weezy Porter. Gonna make it 1st and 10. And yes, that is Caboose's lovely voice.
See some Fowler suck up there. Fowler sucking up to the admin team.
It'd be like that. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Why is it that? Oh, I was gonna ask, why is it on certain players on the Dallas bench they have this black box around their number?
Not sure. Not even gonna lie to you. There goes a face mask though. Unfortunate there. Looks like the backup, the bot player getting the handsy right there. It's gonna be 1st and 10 again. Arizona's on the move.
Jabril Connington getting a little handsy. Better than, I guess, Mike Hawk getting a little handsy.
I mean, I'm sure Mike Hawk loves when it gets handsy. 1st and 10.
Well, I mean, Mike Hawk and Anita together probably get handsy all the time.
Oh, God. Bunch of freaks. Throwing this in wide open. Cannot hit the mark. You'd want your star quarterback to hit those passes, but I think the pressure got to him a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, you literally have a defensive lineman staring at you in the face maybe a second away from tackling you. Is that Krim? I think that was Krim.
Like it was Krim, yes. Set up 2nd and 10, looking to get something going. They're going to throw it short and tackled immediately by Paranite Barra. That's something that Dallas has done pretty well in this particular ball game. They're not allowing a lot of yards after the catch.
Which is good, because that's where they'll end up getting burned if Arizona's not stretching the field. They'll try and stretch the field using their legs. And if you can effectively take that away, they have nothing left.
3rd and 8 coming up. Going to be Money Mills again. Krim is coming for him, and he's going to get the sack again. Andre Krim says he sees his new theme. He got to show out for the squad. It's 4th and 18.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the ball right there. You cannot hang on to that any longer. You can't take that hit. And I can tell he's looking for that guy on the slant, the corner, sorry, in the back end, but just never got quite open enough.
Good thing there for Arizona. They did get sacked, but they did get a very, very good punt there. Gonna make it 1st and 10. 1st and 10. I said 1st and 10. Let's drink 2.
You most certainly did.
He said the Grim Reaper's a pretty badass nickname there. I 100% agree with you, sir. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. Church tried to get it to the outside, not to beat.
Yeah, you're this deep in your own end zone, and maybe just try and run it up the middle. Don't take risky plays. Don't sit in the pocket too long. You don't want to get a safety and give it back to them.
Most definitely. They are going to send off in motion, and they're going to throw it to him, and just off of his helmet. This is not soccer, sir. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming.
Why can't it be soccer? It's called football.
It's the wrong football. This is American football. We are in America, and soon to be Canada. 3rd and 10 coming up, though. Going to be passing it here, looking to launch this left side and going to be caught in traffic. Fowler with the touchdown earlier and a big play in their own side of the field. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Kind of a last-ditch effort type of thing, but still it works. It gets them another 1st down, and hopefully they can make this set of downs a little bit smoother than that last set.
Now they're going to fake it here again. Church launching it. Left side wide open. Number 87. Getting a little bit of a mixture there. Who's number 87? Okay. I guess that's your name. Okay, I ain't mad at you, big dog. 2nd and 3.
What's his name?
Horsemonger.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I got you, big dog. My bad. Horseman Noor in the chat. But he made a big catch, and that is going to be almost caught and almost picked off, and that's just going to hit the turf there and try to get it to Romero. That was a very testy pass.
Could have worked, could have not worked. At best, it gets completed. At worst, it gets picked. Nice middle ground. It hits the turf.
3rd and 3. Will they keep it on the ground here? No, they will not. They're going to pass it, launching this left side in a wide open bucket again. It's Fowler again. Oh my goodness. You better put more points on the board for Dallas. It's touchdown. And look at Church Rumble, man.
Who is number 39 there for Arizona?
There's a 99. Are you talking about the one that was guarding him?
Yeah, 39. It was a 39.
I'm not sure who 39 is, but number 99.
Oh, no, that is 99.
Yeah, that's Matiso right there, the rookie. That is not looking pretty.
Yeah, no, and I'm not like, you just can't keep allowing that play to happen. And on top of that, I mean, you're within an arm's reach of him. You at least got to try and dive out, trip him up, save the play.
Arizona,
very low effort play.
Arizona's in a really bad spot right now, but luckily for them, still plenty of time for them to get out of it. But they cannot allow big plays like that expect to win.
Mm-mm. No, and thankfully it's only a 14-point game, 2 possessions, and they could still easily come out on top in 2 possessions. All they need is 1 8-point conversion.
Mikey Jackson in the chat is like, it's the number. 99 is going to take you down 20 attributes at least. I felt that. Yeah, that's definitely not a cornerback type number for sure. But hey, he made his player. I put it in now. I see it. He wanted 99. I give him 99. Argue with him, not me. It's 1st and 10. And here we got the I formation coming. Need to get something going. They're going to try to hand off again. Going to try to push forward. And he's going to make it close to the 30. Going to make it 2nd and 6. Look at him. He's getting them jigs going. He moving the legs a little bit. He said he getting it. But he ain't really getting too much outside of 4 yards on that play. It's 2nd down to 6.
Yeah, that is a kind of Pablo Sanchez thing to do, isn't it?
Sounds about right. As we see, Money Mills looking for a man. Pressure's trying to get home, but they found Tillman by himself. Going to push forward and gets inside the 40. That's a play Arizona desperately needed.
Yeah, that was huge. They definitely needed to get on the opposite side of the field. Now, the trick is, every time they've hit this spot, they've always stalled out before getting to the next set of downs. Can they get in more than one set of downs?
You got another one right there. Good job there to Reginald Throne. And another big bucket there. That should put him inside the red zone, right?
I believe, are they at, close to it at least. At or inside the 20 is the red zone, from my understanding.
Right now, so definitely red zone territory here. There comes Arizona looking for a bucket, going to find the man. There goes Froman dragging the man into the end zone. There goes them Rattlers getting closer in this ball game. They're not going to give up.
They should. They've got every bit of firepower to stick with this Dallas team. Arizona has beaten Dallas twice. There's no reason for them to not be able to do it again.
Kick is going to be up.
However,
and he actually makes it this time. Good job, Carolina. We are back to a 7-point ball game here, but Dallas has the football back coming up.
Yeah, I will say, Arizona, despite having beaten and proven that they can beat Dallas both times this season, the hardest thing to do is to consistently, reliably beat a team. At some point, that other team is going to roll back, and Arizona needs to make sure that it's not this one.
Well, they need to find the answer for the homie number 20. And if number 99 is going to keep on guarding them, it's not going to turn out very pretty for the homies at Arizona. But we still got the game rolling. 3rd quarter, past halfway through. We got ourselves a game tonight, folks. Make sure you show some love. If you have not seen us, this is the United Sim Football Station, the premier American Football Simulation League. You can't do it any better than us. No one's going to do it better than us. I'm letting you know right now, because all those other leagues, they don't got me calling the games. I mean, that's already a downfall on their side. That's up for us. 1st and 10 coming for Dallas.
And they know what else they don't have? They don't have fully modded Madden.
That is very true. Other leagues are using like PlayStation 2 games and all that stuff. That's just crazy. But it's going to be looking left side, going to be deflected. Great defense there. And they tried to fit it over to that receiver, but could not quite get it going.
Yeah, definitely a nice effort play there. I couldn't see the number on who made the deflection, but there were 2 Dragons there, and that Rattlers player kind of came out of the woodworks to make that deflection.
Passing it here again, looking left side, left and wide open, and there goes Matiso getting chopped up in the run, actually in the pass coverage. Hit him with that curl cheese, and that's not going to be working well there for Arizona. It's 1st and 10.
The dreaded curl. The dreaded curl.
See, number
One of my
99.
favorite routes to run.
He was looking to get burnt again, but he was like, nah, I ain't letting that happen. I'm running back. And there goes the homie Church taking off to run. This doesn't look good, and it definitely isn't. That's going to be Randall Hawkins with the sack.
And why not just let your back take it there instead of faking it?
Sure. Dallas is going very pass heavy. I mean, you like to say that, hey, like they're winning because of it, but you got to mix it up a little bit. You got to give the homies some touches, and they're going to try it here, and it's not going to help out either. That is going to be a stop behind the line, and they're going backwards 3 again.
Yeah, there was no blocking on that side there whatsoever. That lineman, number 74, was just like, yep, well, walk right in.
3rd and 16 here. They got to get past the Arizona 44-yard line to keep the drive alive. And look at the homie. Oh my goodness, what is in Isaiah Fowler's drink? He's going to make the play again over Matiso in his 1st and 10.
It's some dubby. That's what's in his drink.
He put 2 packs up in there, not one. He put the push and punch in there, and he put the Cali Oak Cream. You know, that mixture, putting the work in. Isaiah Fowler's not playing games, and they're going to give it to 34, who has a lot of room. Going to almost make one man miss, but that's enough to get Dallas back in the red zone.
Man, one more tackle, he would have been gone.
That's all that speed. I call him the cheat code for a reason. And the more you give it to him, the better off your chances of winning. More often times than not. As you see, 1st and 10, less than 3 left in the 3rd. Going to get hit as he throws that one away. There was no one over there. And luckily for Church, he got hit right after he threw it, because I think that would have been an easy INT.
Absolutely, yeah. He thankfully got enough height to that to avoid the interception and the sack at the same time.
We have fluorescent lights in the red zone. No, that's just a graphic there for their end zone color. It's pretty sweet. Looking to go for the screen. There's a flag on the play though, and Oath is going to take off. Going to get the first, but I believe it is on Dallas. And actually, I take it back. It's going to be on Arizona, roughing the passer, and that'll take it even closer to the goal line here. What a play. Unfortunate for Arizona. They're getting beat a lot right now.
Yeah, they're kind of getting everything handed to them.
Arizona. Why not give it? No, they don't have both in the backfield, but they are going to pass it, looking for the screen in the red zone, and it looks like Quentin Robbins going to get the job going, hitting the Charleston up in Phoenix. Touchdown, Dragons. And who expected this when this game started?
I mean, like I said, the hardest thing to do is to beat a team and consistently beat them over and over and over again. At some point, Dallas is going to come out on top. It's just a matter of when. I'm reminded of, I think this is hockey, but the Anaheim Ducks had like I think a 26, 27 game win streak against the Calgary Flames at home in Anaheim. And that spanned like 10, 11, 12 seasons before it finally was broken. It was dubbed a curse. So, I mean, it's the same thing here. Like, you can only beat a team so many times before eventually they're gonna get one.
Mm-hmm. Right now, Dallas, they looking pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie to you, Caboose. They're looking pretty nice here tonight. They still have a quarter and some change to fight, because I already know Arizona's gonna be coming out with the craziness. But for their first playoff game, you really can't ask for a better showing. And by the looks of it, if everything goes their way, they should be the first of our last 4 expansion teams to get a playoff win. But might be speaking a little too soon. We've seen some crazy comebacks, but right now, give credit where credit is due. Dallas is looking nice.
I will say that they would be the first expansion team to ever win a playoff game.
Oh yeah, because Pittsburgh didn't.
Pittsburgh's never made the playoffs.
Yeah. So they'll be that's actually history right there. That's crazy. That's history.
So, can Arizona stave off being on the wrong side of history?
Yeah, New York made it, but they didn't win. They got destroyed pretty handily. I'm not even going to lie to you, by the eventual champion St. Louis Archers. But you see Spike Tillman coming up with that catch. They definitely needed it. His first and 10 again.
Again, now they're in Dallas territory. They can't stall out again. That was a big problem in the first half. So far this half, it hasn't quite happened too much, but you definitely can't stall out from here on out.
Interesting blitz package there by Dallas. It didn't get to the quarterback, and they'll take the gain to 7 as Arizona. Can't be mad at that play, as it makes the second down a lot easier.
Yeah. All it really was is find the open guy. They sent too many people to the line, and none of it got through, so excellent job from that D-line. Or that O-line. Apologies.
And off again, going to be a big first down. There goes Sanchez pushing forward and going to get close to the 20. And although Sanchez is doing his stuff thizzle now, I mean, like, could be worse.
Yeah, definitely, and Father Time is going to take his toll on him pretty soon here. But for probably one of his last effective seasons, he's doing pretty good.
We're going to give it to him again. Why not? We're going to push forward inside the 15. I think this is the perfect time to check out what is happening with that giveaway. See the stats on the board, everything looking nice. Let me see if I can.
Well, except for that 50% completion rating from DJ Church.
Oh yeah, that's not fun. Can't be doing that mess. Expect to win. Let's go.
But they are winning.
Well, I mean, more often times than not, you know, you never want to be at around that range from your quarterback spot. But no, hey, it's working. No. Can't be too mad at it. Let's go ahead and get this wheel spinning. And let's see what the prize shall be. What will be the prize? See 20 popping up, 15 popping up. But it looks like it's going back to 5. Unfortunate. You thought it was going to be a big one here for the playoffs. But got to see who the winner is of the giveaway. Got 7 entries. You love to see it. And the winner shall be Mr. Calvin Thomas, a.k.a. Cal Wu, getting the job done. Congratulations, big dog. Your team's winning and you're getting 5 TPE out the door. You love to see it. So we'll go ahead and make that happen for you in just a little bit, but we got to get back to the gameplay as always. You already know how we do. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it again. There you go. Let's go ahead and get back into the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do it. Throw your 4s up. First playoff game of season 8. Pretty crazy so far, but Money Mills wants to get it right. Throws on the run and finds his man, Michael Potter. Number 2 for the touchdown. And Arizona's going to cut it down to a 1-score game again.
Can Arizona's defense hold Dallas? No, is the good question. This is not an insurmountable deficit here for a fourth quarter. But Arizona's defense needs to hold the big splash plays, and they need to hold off. Those are the 2 main things.
That's one thing Dallas is really good at. When it comes to when they have the lead in the fourth quarter, they do default to more of a run type ball game. So maybe this is exactly what they were leaning for. Maybe they were thinking, hey, they see some mismatches here in this passing attack. And we said before the season started, there was one thing Arizona needs to work on. It's their secondary. And they've shown that here in this particular ball game. They gave up 2 big scores, a lot of big plays over the top of the secondary. We'll see if that keeps going here in the remaining portion of the game.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if this ends up holding true. Dallas wins. How does Arizona address this issue in the offseason?
Interesting, for sure. It's 1st and 10 coming up. We shall see what's going on here. Gonna be DJ Church trying to get the job done. Will the Arizona defense come strong, get them off the field, potentially tie it up?
Anything is possible. This is the USFA. We've both seen some absolutely crazy things.
They're gonna be caught by Riggs, getting past midfield, right out the gate. DJ Church with the bucket is gonna be 1st and 10. Great job.
Yeah, this really opens up everything. You don't have to try and get yards early. You don't have to try and really do anything. You can do more or less whatever you want.
This is a certified hood classic.
Handing this one off, and there goes off running through 2 defenders. Getting close to the 40, and that's a gain of 6. He's almost at 100 boost. He's looking real nice in this game. Feed the man.
Feed him. He's hungry.
Fowler in the chat said Riggs and Fowler are getting it done. As they move back into the pistol formation, will they run it? No, they will not. They're going to look for a man to throw it to. Church left side is going to be caught by number 85, and it's going to be another 1st down bucket. Infione checking in again. This is like most catches he had in the last 2 seasons.
I thought he had a few last year for Pittsburgh, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's
Fun fact, I think Ulf might be the best player to never win a United so far.
Say again?
Ulf is probably the best player to never win a United at this point in time.
That's true. He's had a very, very illustrious career up to this point, but that is one thing that has escaped him, especially being part of both of these teams here. Both teams haven't found their way into the big setup, as we see 3rd down coming, getting it to Riggs. A very testy pass going up against Mikey Jackson. 3rd and 4 coming.
3rd and 4, you have the entire playbook open to you. You're in field goal range, so you don't really need to push anything. Defense still makes the 2-possession game.
3rd and 4 coming up. Passing it again, looking, throws it short, and looks like he made the catch, but did he get the 1st? Yes, he does. Dallas still keeping it moving. Jerry Riggs with a big catch in traffic.
Very nice play there, and just makes this even harder for Arizona to potentially come back.
Formation here. And they're going to fake it again. Going to look for a man as Church takes off to run, and going to run straight into a sack. That's not going to work out there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time that he has opted to not hand it off and instead tried to run it himself and run immediately into a sack. He's got to stop doing that.
Still well in field goal range, so not too bad of a loss. It's only a 2, but you want to keep going forward, not backwards. They're going to throw it short to off wide, not runs through, and he just cannot run through 2 Rattlers on that particular play. Does get him back inside the 20, but 3rd and manageable again. Almost fails. Throw the 34.
Hand on, really anything, any kind of positive yards is good. 3 points, as I said earlier, still makes the 2-possession game.
Riggs and he's going to be passing it, caught, rolling into the end zone, but his knee hit the ground first. Nice play there by Ernesto Romero, and an even better pass there from Church. He says, "Stop hating on me. I'll take my sacks back and make plays like that." It's 1st and goal. perfect
Yeah,
time
Church
to get
definitely.
it for, but it's not going to be. They're going to be quick pitching it and going to be caught. That's going to be Aiden Keown for the touchdown on one. The GOAT.
I will say Church has the ability to make great plays. But as we saw when we were looking at those stats, Church throws about 50%.
Wow.
So, when you get it in that main 50%, man, it looks great. I cannot deny that.
What can you say? Arizona got punched in the mouth. And now they're going to be down 2 scores with less than 7.5 minutes. Or less than 7.5. So still manageable, but they need their defense to do something. Giving up 34 points, this is definitely not what Arizona expected coming into this game. They thought their defense would perform a lot better than this, but lo and behold, we got ourselves a Dallas potential victory here. And overall, you could say they had one of their better games all season long.
Yeah, this is probably one of those. Yeah, aside from the 50% passing completion rate, outside of that, everything else that Dallas has been doing has been spot on. Would you like to see them give up less than 20 points? Sure. When you're putting up 34, it doesn't matter too much.
I mean, you could look pretty much everywhere. You've seen the interception earlier by Dallas. You've seen Money Mills getting taken down for sack after sack. There's been a lot of opportunities where they were able to stop the receivers from getting more yards after the catch. Defensively, they've been putting in work. The run game has been working for Dallas. The pass game, even though it isn't as accurate, the touchdowns is definitely there. You see the homie jump up for that one. Good job by Potter, who has 2 touchdowns so far. Trying to make it 1st and 10, but outside of that, you really can't say Dallas did too much wrong in this game, except for giving up a couple more scores in a row.
Yeah, and I mean, another thing to note is that, this could be a 34-24 game. Those missed kicks could, in theory, come back to haunt Arizona. There's still enough time. No worries. I mean, 14 to 10 point difference can make all the world. Yeah, it's still 2 possessions, but that's no longer 2 touchdowns you need to score. It's a touchdown and a field goal.
Yeah, that's definitely big on Dallas's chances. A great defensive play again. Who's that on the play? Number 2? No, that was number 2. That was 29, I believe. Fowler on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Arizona has to pick it up a little bit because they need to score twice. Of course, they got to get the stop. They go with the screen, but perfectly covered by Dallas again, and they're not going anywhere after that play. It's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Yeah, man, it's tough sledding for Arizona right now. They're trying to push things in ways that just are not working. They have yet to send people truly deep downfield and stretch this thing out.
Unfortunately, state of affairs here for Arizona as they try to pick up the first. Got a man open. It's going to be caught, turning up and dragging a man 2 around the 25-yard line. Going to make it 1st and 10. Good job. Like I said before, they honestly need to score within the next minute and a half because they need to get a quick stop and then score again, and they need touchdowns. So they're going to need to pump it up a little bit as the clock continues to roll. Less than 5 minutes left in this ball game. Going to launch it right side. Going to be caught by Tillman. Inside the 15 they go. And it's 1st and 10 once again for Arizona.
Yeah, and that's a good play. But honestly, you need to be looking end zone right now.
Money Mills, he's still searching for his first playoff victory of his career. By the looks of it, was going to be hard for me to think that he'll get one today, as that one's deflected. There's Raven Kenobi, I believe, number 33. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that was a great shot for the end zone, just better defense.
Chat
So I want to see
saying,
them try that again. Just maybe.
yeah.
I was gonna say I'd like to see them try that again. Just need to get away from that defender.
Reason Porter with the great defense on Porter, or Potter, I should say. It's 3rd and 4. Less than 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. It's obviously 4 down territory no matter how you swing it, because the field goal is not going to get it going. They need to score. Passing it again, looking, throws it right side, going to be caught, but he's falling down, and Reginald Fromm's not going to pick up the first. Now it's 4th and 2, and Dallas, they have a chance to essentially seal the game in their favor.
Yeah, and you know who would be really nice on this Arizona team right now?
What's up? Wolf Jackerson.
Sir Lancelot.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Missing that big play coverage here. Throwing it right side and throws another pick. That's going to be intercepted by Kenobi past the 10. It's going to be a huge play in Dallas. You're looking pretty nice right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much signed, sealed, delivered, handed off to 34 a handful of times, burn out those timeouts and the rest of the clock.
Unfortunate there. The great run play will get taken down from a hold, but they'll have the chance to try it again. It's 1st and 13. No problem, no probability. They're going to try it with the delay, and he's going to get those yards back. Arizona obviously down the call of the timeouts here, trying to give their offense another chance. But one more first down. It's going to be very tough here for Arizona. And they're going to try to hand off again. A big hole running through a man. Gets past the 20, and that'll be timeout number 2 called. If everything lines up how it is right now, the Western Conference Championship is between the 2 hottest teams in the league. Huntington Beach and Dallas. Both of them on the highest win streaks. And that's going to be an interesting game. Huntington Beach still has Dallas's number, similar to how Arizona did this season. But as you see, number 34 pick it up here. There's no more timeouts here for Arizona. And that is not going to be a good look there in the homies and the Rattlers. But Dallas, you did pretty good. You did pretty good. Got to give them credit.
Absolutely. So back on, let's see, that's 14, 13, 12, 11. Back on week 9, Huntington Beach beat Dallas 18-13, only by 5. And then in week 6, Huntington Beach only beat them by 6 points, 20-14. So they've been close games. This could theoretically go either way.
It'll be interesting to see as we get closer to the 2-minute warning. They'll let it hit it. But Dallas, their Cinderella story looks like it's going to keep on going. A lot of hype there in that locker room that I've been seeing. And it's good to see some of the new teams take down some of the OGs, but I know Arizona wish it happened to one of the other 5 teams one of the other 4 teams that started out in the USFA, and not them, as we see off with a huge hole and going to pick up another first down, just adding on to his great game. 16 carries, 113 yards.
The only thing that's regrettable, no touchdowns.
Yeah, Church was taking them all. Can you believe it?
Selfish. I mean, what?
But give Dallas a W here on the scoreboard. Arizona, a great fight all the way through. But it looks like Dallas will secure history in their setup. And it's crazy thinking they started the season 0-3. There was a solid chance. I mean, looking how we were around like week 10, it was like there's no way that Dallas could even make the playoffs. And here they are, 40 seconds away from going to the conference championship. Just ridiculous. And that's what the USFA is all about, man. You never know what happens till it happens. I say it every single game, and it happens just like in this situation for a reason. Nothing set in stone.
Absolutely. And I mean, as I said, I think it's entirely possible that Dallas could beat Huntington Beach. Their last two meetings, one was won by 5 points, the other one was by 6 points. Both times, Huntington Beach was at 20 points scored or less.
It'll be interesting
So,
to see. We're going to have to watch out what happens on Saturday because that's going to be a real fun game to watch. That's going to be game number 1 going into Saturday. And we got to check out these stats right here. Church, he did get his completion percentage up from 50 all the way up to 57. So that's definitely encouraging there. Still under 60, but got to give credit where credit's due. He got those touchdowns that got him on the board. Can't be mad at it. And the final score is 34-20. And as we're going over the statistics here, what are your thoughts of Arizona and what they can do to improve going into next season?
well, I think they definitely need to address that secondary. The quarterback 2 position was just an absolute disaster. Rumor has it that they're going to be losing Dexter Hall this offseason, as well as whatever they lose from expansion. So you got to assume that defensive area of the ball is just going to get absolutely demolished, and they're going to have to rebuild it completely.
Most definitely. And see right there, that's just a huge game from Isaiah Fowler. 7 for 189, 2 TDs, Riggs 5 for 72. Did a great job and just ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and update these stats on the website, but Andre Krim coming out with a great game. Seeing him with 2 sacks. Noah Bake getting into mix with 7. Kenobi was 7. Fowler was 7. Krim was 6. Porter was 6. And looks like Mangum and Ibarra with 4. Calvin Thomas with 3. Juju Moore getting in 2. Kobe Froby in there with 1. Rocky Ivan with 1. And Jackson Storm also with 1. Just ridiculous game all the way through. Krim with the 2-sack game. 2 INTs by Bake and Kenobi, 1 apiece. Great job. And that's all of the craziness there. It's like Fowler, Bake, and Kenobi got a pass deflection. On the other side here, Matiso with 5 tackles, but the leader is Mikey Jackson with 7. Doc Goodon with 7. Dexter Hall with 6. Matiso with 5. Rogowski with 5. Sutherland with 4. Hillsong with 3. Baxter with 3. Eisenhower with 2. Randall Hawkins with 2 and had 1.5 sacks. That's ridiculous. Lawrence Sands there with 2. William Thompson with 1. And that's all the user players there. Sutherland, Baxter coming out with the sack apiece. Great job. No INTs. And there goes Matiso with 2 pass deflections, even though he probably had one of his worst games. But plenty of chances to upgrade, keep getting better, big homie. You went up against a veteran there, so don't think too much of it. You're going to get better. And looking at the kicking side of things, doesn't look very pretty. See right there, 1 missed field goal and 1 missed extra point. So that's 4 points off the board. Just like I said earlier, could have been a touchdown and a field goal that they could have needed in the late portion of the game instead of 2 TDs. 11 kickoffs, 3 of them touchbacks. Punting wise, looks like Washington with the longest punt with 55-yarder, and both of them average around like 46, 47 between the 2 of them. Doing their thug fizzle here in the kick return and the punt return, doing their thug fizzle as well. And that's pretty much it here for game number 1. What are your thoughts on Dallas? You said they're going to have a good chance because of what happened in the regular season, but do you think the red hot Huntington Beach Voyagers can take them down?
I mean, let's be realistic here. If Arizona was the number 2 team in the league, okay, Dallas is the last seeded team coming into these playoffs. So, I mean, it's David versus Goliath in a sense, and yet both of them are on massive win streaks. If you look at the games that were played earlier in the season, they were very tight games, and quite frankly, I think Dallas has improved more than Huntington Beach has since those games. So I think it's entirely possible for them to pull the upset. Would I bet on it personally? Probably not, but is it entirely possible? Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. But We have to get through one more game before we see how that turns out. It's gonna be a fun ride again. Charlotte, they're gonna make the trip to see what's happening in Tampa. These two teams had a banger last week, and I'm expecting this to be just as great. We're going to talk about this a little bit more in the next stream on Twitch, same time tomorrow. Make sure you look out for it. And it's your boy Stacks for the League on the Caboose. And we'll meet you up in the chat. Let's talk about it. Stay safe, y'all.